Hey, welcome back to another baseball game play-by-play with the hockey coach, Coach Franchi, directly for the beautiful jungle in Thailand on amazing great Friday night, September 26, 2025. Hopefully an amazing great week, ready to rock and roll the weekend. Mr. Camden is in the house. Welcome and big fans of the Believe the Orioles play tonight against the Yankees. Game to follow up, of course, tonight with that game of the Blue Jays. Both teams are on the tie in the division, and they have only 3 games remaining for both teams to find out who's going to be at the first position at the end of the weekend. And of course, tonight, Baber is going to be the pitcher for the. What do you have on the dinner tonight? Oof, we have a lot of things you can eat. I live in Thailand, so it all depends what you want me to cook for you. Honestly, how was your summer, by the way? Try to pick up the game right now. Left and right. PLW is in the house tonight. Vladimir Guerrero to hit a home run for Nathan Lux to hit a home run also tonight. Go Jays, go. Which channel are you watching PLW, the Blue Jays tonight? I get all the Yankees game right now, left and right. The game starts in the next couple of minutes, guys, so we'll let you know what's going on left and right. Standerman is in the house. We'll be doing the quiz tonight. I need to be better than last week. Yes, guys, if you don't know, after the baseball game is over, I'm doing another live stream. We have a double header live stream tonight here at the hockey. We're going to do the Montreal Canadiens live stream after that. And it's not going to be like 2 hours, but we have NHL news, Montreal Canadiens news, the game for last night, player we have to look about, the preview of the game tomorrow night, and the friendship quiz to finish the Friday night. So stay tuned after this game of the baseball tonight between the Blue Jays and, of course, the Coach game is exclusive on Apple App. They offer a free trial for 7 days. If you don't have it, there you go. I'm going to follow the game more on the MLB. That would be the best thing to do right now. Couple of good game, left and right. Excellent. I will enjoy some beer at the Billy Bar. Yeah, the Billy Bar is open. Billy should be here in the next couple of minutes. Everything is up here, the Hockey Nation, tonight on the great evening. I don't know if I have. Otherwise, is also on the standard change game advisory. The national anthem is over. Otherwise, they are also MLB webcast.com. Thanks so much. Maybe I can go there. Never go there. Thanks for all the likes we got so far. Claude Richard, welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well. From Ottawa. And the first pitch is a ball, a four-seam fastball, following by a strike, the swing, the miss, the strike. LDB is this baseball playoff regular season. Regular season, LDB, the last weekend. Final weekend, yeah. There we go. It's coming soon. Fly out on the left fielder. First out of the game by Simpson. Second hitter of the game tonight. Foul ball for Diaz. Yankees play tonight. Yeah, they play Baltimore tonight. The Blue Jays won yesterday by the score 8-5, I believe. The first pitch, the second hitter, foul ball. I look like I have three pitches behind everybody. I don't know, PLW, where you at right now, but I have 0-1. I'm watching right now on the webcast, and they have the Apple TV also. And the pitch, inside, low, for a count of 1-1. The pitch, inside for the second ball. Third pitch. We almost same place, PLW. And foul ball again on the first base for a second strike. 2-2, one out so far. Here we go. Pitcher is ready. And the pitch. A strikeout. First strikeout of the game. There we go. We have some kind of the animation here tonight at hockey. PL signed for a free trial, Apple TV. Here we go. First pitch for low outside for one ball. Brandon Lowe, 258. Second pitch, slow pitch, straight in the middle for a strike. Second pitch, swing and miss for the second. Here we go. Pitcher ready. And foul ball. It's Terrell D baseball with coach. Yeah, I'm getting there. I still not ready for home run yet, but and the pitch low. But we had no swing. The third base, the third umpire. We're at 2-2, 2 out. The Jays try to finish first on their division. There we go. Next pitch. Fly out. Second baseman, Ernie Clement, looking, go a little bit, a couple of steps behind, and catch the ball for the third out of the first inning. And they have 0 run, 0 hit, and no man on the base for the first half of the first inning. And Toronto is coming to the bat. Take a little bit more practice. I'm still rusty in baseball. But I'll be ready for the playoff. Here we go. Springer is going to be the pitcher for the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. Not Springer. The Springer is going to be on the first hitter for the Jays. To testing my DAZN. What we got here? I don't know if I have Apple Plus on here. Fight TV, I don't know what's that. I have all the crappy countries. Amazon, Netflix, Disney. We'll see what happens. The lineup for the Toronto first is Springer, followed by Lux, Guerrero, Barger, Kirk. Here we go. The first pitch to George. Outside, low for a first ball. Mr. Billy at the bar. Welcome back. Here we go. Second pitch. And George hit the ball straight in the hole between the left fielder and the right and the center fielder. It looked like it's going to be a double for the Jays. And here we go. That's the way we want to start the game for the Blue Jays. Thanks to be with us, Mr. Billy. The next one, Lux. P.S. Any Blue Jays fan here? Oh, yeah, we have a lot. 11 home run for Nathan this year with the Blue Jays. And the swing, a hit. This is going to be a run for the Blue Jays. Right away, the Blue Jays on the board with a single and RBI for Nathan Lux. Springer touched the plate, the home plate, to give the lead 1-0 for the Toronto Blue Jays. Here we go. Clash hit by Lux. Yep, that's right. Just at the left side, at the right side of the shortstop, diving, but not good enough. Here we go. We're going to get Guerrero. Low. First pitcher is low and outside for Guerrero. 23 home run for Guerrero. 295 this average this year. Straight in the middle, fastball, 1-1 for Vladimir Guerrero. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget, tonight we have another show. After following this game, we're going to talk about the NHL. The pitch, the ball hit at the shortstop, possible a double play here. 6-4, 4-3. Here we go. Guerrero again. Cannot capitalize. A really bad stretch for Guerrero, guys. Not looking good for Guerrero. In the last 10-12 game, after a great start of the month of September, Guerrero lost his bat. Double play, 2 out, no man on the base. You're right about this PL. 1-0, L'Alouette versus Calgary. Yeah, single for the Alouette. And the ball is hit inside of the first base, diving by the hitter, but by the runner, but not good enough. But the inning is over, but the Toronto take the lead with 1 run, 2 hits, no man on the base. After 1 inning complete, the Toronto Blue Jays 1, the Rays 0. Je te plumerai les Alouettes. Yankees 0-0 at the end of the first inning. We're going to follow, guys, everything tonight on baseball. Let's just kill the inning. You're right. Billy, coach, I was confused. I thought the ad talk first and baseball later. All good. Here for duration, no problem, Billy. Yeah, it's hopefully, normally, I'm sure PLW is what? A baseball game is about 2 hours and 30 minutes. So maybe 9:30, 9:45, we should be fine to play, to do another extra hours Friday night. For me, it's not a big deal. It's the morning. So, not a big deal. Caminero is going to be on the plate. And he got struck out for Aaron Judge. And football, I like the Bills. We can go RDS and Yankees back and forth. Now, very bad penalty for the Alouette, number 61. Mark Elliott, white right or wide left. The Bills have covered both. Here we go. Ball for Junior Caminero. Swing and miss. Low. 1-1 for Caminero. Mark with lead on wall. That's funny when you see the score, the football 1-0. And the pitch. Foul ball behind the plate. 1-2 for Caminero. What a great year for the young men. GF, welcome in the house. Swing and miss. Foul ball. Sorry about that. GF is now the Silvercar repentance mobile official out 7-9 months after surgery early. Yeah, that's going to change everything. The ball is hit at the right, and this is over. Home run, and the Tampa Bay Lightning tied the game. It's 45 home run of the year for Caminero. There you go. Now Tampa is going to be first in the Atlantic Division from PS. Stop it, being a Panthers fan and John on the another bar bandwagon would back up out. Maybe the Panthers make a play for McDavid. The rumor get out of that. I don't think so. Who they can trade for? Like Carter Verhey. They don't have prospect, and the first one picked is already trade. Now they can keep it, but still. Alexander Sack for the Calgary. The pitch inside 2-1. Under the pitch inside 3-1. Foul ball. The count is full for Aranda. I'm streaming my Mets up 2-0 first. My must-win game. Awesome, GF. The pitch on the right field. Oh my God, another back-to-back home run. Exactly what he did during his last game. And that way, guys, the Rays take the lead 2-1 against the Blue Jays. Back-to-back hammer. Wow. Yeah, PLW, and also take an OPL. Listerine was a center before. So, Mark, go Reds. Aranda hit a home run. Unbelievable. Ball, 1-1 for Low. The ball, there you go, single. There we go. Third hit straight by this time for Mangum. We're going to have a visit on the mount. Watch if that trade for Malkin or Crosby at deadline. Yeah, possible. I don't know Crosby, but Malkin, he could be a good fit over there. I already know that the Jays are in the trouble. Back-to-back home run following by a single. There we go. First pitch to Low. Strike. Looking for Josh Low. 11 home run for an average of 221 this year. 40 RBI. Second pitch. Bieber looking for his base. Ready. And Low. Touch the ground before they hit the catcher. Glove. Now the Alouette take the lead 4-0. Two single and a safety for the Alouette. Mark 4-0 Alouette. Swing and miss. Inside for the pitch. 1-2. There we go. Through the first base. Mangum return at the first at time. There we go. But Bieber does not like the ball. Still 1-2, one man on the base. Here we go. Throw. And we have a long fly to the center to Varsho. Varsho under the ball, catch it, throw the ball straight to the second base. And I'll give the first out of this inning. 2-0 Yankees on the TV Sport, yeah. Jays play afternoon for the rest of the weekend. I think both games are at 3:07. Here we go. The pitch. Strike for 1-1. For Williams. Here we go. Barber ready. Accept the signal and throw. Swing. Foul ball behind the plate. For 1-2. Men on the first. 1 out. The Rays just did 2 home runs back-to-back at the beginning of this top of the second inning. Calgary right now, another first down. And we have a strikeout for the second out. There we go. 2 out, 1 in the bench. Pick attempt, no chance there. Return safely on the first base. Hunter Fituccia, average 160. Got a call up in September. There we go. Ready to delivery. And hit the ball at the second base. Clement 4-3 for the last out of that the beginning of the second inning. But the Rays came back with 2 home runs back-to-back with 3 hits. 1 man on the base. And after 1 inning and a half, the Rays 2 and the Toronto 1. Thanks for the likes. Third and 2 for Calgary. At the line of 42. At the Montreal. Calgary go for a third attempt. At the running. Looking for pass over and catch. Again, 20, maybe not, 12 yards maybe. Marquette, 172 hitter, followed by 160. Not exactly Tampa best. Yeah, you're right about that. Kirk Varsho and Santander. For the Jays. You know, when you do the play-by-play baseball, I feel like they have a lot of time out, like, you know. And hockey, I'm always talking, like, constantly talking. At baseball, if I don't talk, I feel like I'm bad. I feel bad. I think I need to talk. But I think I need to be a little bit more slow about baseball. But we'll get better. And Mr. Ron back in the house, ready for the weekend and from many hockey game. around the league. We're going to check what's going on in NHL too. Let's see what we get here. 6 game on the program tonight. We have the Lightning take the lead 2-0. Gergensen scored the second goal. Gergensen scored 2 goals for the Lightning tonight. Detroit winning Pittsburgh 1-0. Josh Leonard scored. The Devils take the lead. Luke Clendenin scored a goal against the Islanders. 3 more games after that. The Jets, Oilers, Kraken, Canucks, Golden Knight, Sharks. We're going to deliver all the information you need to know. Kirk, 2 strikes against him. Is back off mid the whole season run. You're right. Kirk 280. Don't do well the last couple of days, couple of games for Kirk. Mr. Michelin. And this swing for ball for Kirk. The catcher. Here we go. Also accept another foul ball for Kirk, a little bit high. And low. First ball versus Kirk. First hitter on the end of the second inning. And touchdown Calgary 6-4. Another ball 2-2. Yeah, you're right about that. PL. And swing completely missed the ball outside for another strikeout. First out at the end of the second inning. And that way we see the kick for 1 point for the Calgary. And now, after the touchdown, they lead 7-4. The record of Calgary this year is 8-5. Straight for Varsho. Varsho home run yesterday. Big home run, 237, but 20 home run with 55 RBI. And the second pitch, swing and miss again for the second straight. And Varsho hit the ball far on the left fielder, on the right fielder, missing. And Varsho is going to be at the second base, stand up. And a great hit by, again, Varsho. Varsho is a clutch the last 2 games for the Blue Jays. 13th double of the year for Varsho. And now we have 1 man on the base at the second, and we have 1 out. It's going to be now at Santander. Good hit, a little bit too far from the right fielder, but good recovery by the center field to return the ball on the second base, but not at time. It's keeping the question up more. What is going on in the practice that so many players are getting hurt? Yeah, nothing special. It's just unlucky. That's pretty much what we can say about this for backup. Backup, we've been hurt every year anyway. 180 for Anthony. And Wayne foul ball behind the plate in the ground. understand. Not a good year for the guy. Signed a big contract, $92.5 million, I believe. And again, throw the ball, foul ball again, same location, 0-2. One man on the second for the Jays. Try to tie the game. Why is Santander play à Loper Fido mark? There we go. Pitcher accept delivery. Inside low for one ball, 1-2. Great moment. Wow, what a great run from Smith. No, maybe just Smith for his Alouette. Sned. Swing and miss again. Another strikeout. Unbelievable. And now it's Clement, the second baseman. Ernie play a different position, first base, shortstop. 9-on-1, 274. It's going to be a good time for him to hit. And 0-1, the pitch, foul ball, this time on the first base side. 0-2 against Clement. 2-1. There you go. The pitch, foul ball again for Clement. Protect the plate right now, Clement. Try to don't get anything for the pitcher. And the pitch, outside, far, 1-2. Hooser, he's in the house. Just kidding. He's the pitcher. The pitch hit by Clement at the right field. Do we have to push? Yes, we push the runner all the way to the plate. And that way, guys, the Jays tie the game. Very opportunity, great hit for Clement. That way, the Jays tie the game 2-2. Here we go. That's the way to respond. And Clement got a single RBI. Just a little bit over the second base and the middle of the fielder, fielder. That bat died well. You're right. Broken bat, but does not matter. A hit is a hit. You're right, PLW. Andres Jimenez, 208, 7-on-1. One man on the base, first base. Low for a first ball. Second ball. Sorry. 2-0. There we go. Pitcher accept. And throw. Foul ball. Behind the plate. 2-1. 2 out. One man on the first base. Jay just tied the game with a single by Clement. There we go. We are set. Accept the signal and delivery. Swing and miss. 2-2. Or Here we go. The throw. The throw by Husser. Oh, far up outside. High. The count is full. On that moment, we're going to have Clement running to the second base after the. Here we go. He is on the run. Inside for the walk. Here we go. We have 2 men on the base for the Jays with 2 out. And now George Springer is coming to the bat. He is 1-1 with a double at the first inning. TH is in the house. Welcome back, TH. Thanks for all the like we got there. Don't forget, guys, we have a hockey live stream after the baseball game tonight. We do a double header. We come back tomorrow night also. Montreal play again at Toronto Maple Leafs. Time to be clutch now for George, 35 years old. Hit for 356 since the All-Star game for George. Wow, unbelievable. Here we go, first pitch. Offside for 1 ball. 1-0. First and 10 for the Alouette at the 43 of the Calgary. And the pitch hit by Springer at the third base. Easy, really, to the first base. But the Jays, George cannot take advantage of that opportunity. But the Jays came back with 1 run, 2 hit, 2 men on the base. And after 2 innings, we are square at 2-2. We're going to start the third inning. William Sheffield is in the house. William, do we have a touchdown? We have a touchdown. Alouette, Ward, no, Rambo. Touchdown. With the fun dancing after that, a great pass on the corner, 2 yards before the goal line. And that way, the Alouette take the lead 10-7. William, where are you, my friend? Now, the J is going to be Simpson, Diaz, Low, the beginning of the lineup. Again, for the second time in this game for the Rays. Butch is in the house. Did Ab make any cut today? No, Mark. They're going to be tomorrow after the game or Sunday morning. And I have not seen alive in 3 years, William, right? Where are you now? They just announced the injuries. And the first pitch, attempt bunting for Simpson, but strike. 1-1. And the pitch hit at the shortstop. 6-3 for the first out. Simpson is a poison so fast. Yeah. I have a daughter, so I quit hockey was 2 years ago. Oh, well, yeah, congratulations for your daughter. Awesome. Next, Diaz. The pitch hit at the second base to Clement. Clement catch the ball and relay to the first base for the second out. Four pitch, two out for Bieber. That give him a little bit out quicker for that inning. And now we're going to get, of course, Brendan Lowe. 0-1, 0-1 for Lowe. The first pitch, strike in the middle. Look like a curveball. And boom, three-run home run for Baltimore, 3-2. There we go. That's glad to hear that. And second pitch, offside for 1 ball. 1-1. The pitch, slider low, 2-1 for Low. And we have 2-2 now. Bieber accept and delivery. Another slider, offside, full count for Lowe, Brendan Lowe for the Rays. And the pitch, light drive to Guerrero, catch the ball. And that's complete the beginning of the third inning. But 0 run, 0 hit, 0 men on the base. And after 2 innings and a half, the score is still tied 2-2. We're going to go on the end of the third inning. Let's see what we got here. I was 18 when I started watching you, and I'm 21 years now. Awesome, William. Glad to see you, my friend. William has been here a couple of years ago. Cleveland is the hottest team in the baseball. Detroit may hand up and not making after a great 3/4 of the year. That's crazy, huh? Tiger are joking. Here we go. Time to look. Guerrero a burger on the plate at the bottom of the third. Guerrero hit the ball in the double play at the first inning. But I retired from hockey when I was 30. I was not worth getting hurt when you have a job to do. Yeah, I heard you, my friend. Mark. Here we go. Looks it's going to be the first hitter of the end of the third inning for the Jays. A straight low curveball. Look, only watch the first pitch. A change up offside for the second pitch. Now we have a count 1-1. Also have 2 strikes so far in this game. Slider for 4 ball for looks 1-2. Cat and rats in the house. Cats. I'm not a big fan of the baseball, but when it comes to the playoff, I like to watching and to see the Blue Jays battle for the first place. I do like some couple of games like that. So in the summer. So, but we have a hockey stream after this game, and we do a double header for that. And hit on the second base, catch. It's going to be a relay 4-3 for the first out at the end of the third inning. Now, Vladimir Guerrero has 0-1, 0-1 so far. He hit a double play at the first inning. First pitch, slider, offside for the first ball. So, Kirby, what do you think about Barkov? A singer for a strike. Guerrero look like the ball was a little bit offside, but we got a call. Would be nice to see two teams that they came in and together. The Jays and Mariners face each other for the playoff. That'd be a good one. Guerrero missed for a second strike. Double letter, good for you guys. Yeah. Oh, we'd love to be here, Kirby. Ball, a slider, 89.5 for Oser. And here we go. Oser accept the signal. Thanks for the likes. And strikeout, swing and miss for Guerrero again. Unbelievable. And 2 out, nobody on the base for Barger. 0-1. First pitch, curveball straight on the plate for the first strike. Fan base searching today on Barkov injury. Back to work tomorrow. Coach, we asked both long time coaches. I got to pull up some motivational words for community, but we shall see on the ice. On 12 chance a second and division. Am I me my mind now? I have them at the third to start the preseason. They have so much depth, the Florida Panthers guys. And ball 3-1. My team to win the World Series. All the Patriots have a great start, but they're not looking. Swing and miss for the third baseman. 95.1 a striker pitcher. Some player have to step up. Full count, 3-2. A little bit too high. And we have a walk for Barger. What a great play by his Alouette. Spiker. And wow. And one man on the base now for Kirk, the catcher. Great pass, but great run by the offensive line of 68. Push everybody in front of him. And Alouette are on the red zone. We'll see 2 straight foul ball for Kirk. Kirk was strike out at the first appearance tonight. Up this video, everyone. I will try to be Dubai this weekend and hang out, have the prep for the fantasy hockey draft. Not a problem, cat and rats. If you want to play our fantasy, let me know. I will join. I will talk to you on the weekend, Kirby. Ball 1 and 2. Low ball this time. Another touchdown. This time Patterson got a touchdown. And now we have penalty on the play. Les Alouettes are 17. Calgary 7. One man on the base. After a walk, 2 out. The 2 are frame. And that's it for the inning. Kirk hit the ball at the shortstop. And we have a out 6-3 to complete the third inning. 0 run, 0 hit, and 1 man on the base. After 3 innings, the Rays 2 and the Jays 2. Don't forget tonight, after this game, we're going to go to the live stream of the Hockey Nation. We're going to talk about what's going on in NHL, of course, the injuries. But we're going to talk about also the Montreal Canadiens. What happened last night was the next for Montreal Canadiens. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And we're going to do that for approximately 1 hour after the baseball tonight. So we have to finish with the Frenchy quiz tonight at the end of the show. So stay tuned with me. Good evening on the Friday night together, of course. Let's see what we got there somewhere else. And baseball, White Sox 6, Washington 1, Phillies 2, the Twins 0. The Yankees came back and now they lead 4-3. The Mets lead 2-0. Texas 4-2 against Cleveland. Pittsburgh lead the Braves 4-1. And hockey 2-1 Lightnings right now. And Giovanni Smith scored for Hurricane. Detroit lead 2-0. 2 goals for John Leonard tonight. No change the score between the Devil 11 and the Islanders. That's pretty much what we got. The first pitch to Caminero. Ball, slider offside. Now, Caminero hit a home run tonight. Ouch, the judge has spoken. A lot ugly. That's part of the exhibition game. Another inside this time, but a ball 2-0. Strike foul ball by Caminero. Another strike, another foul ball 2-2. .45 home run for Junior Caminero. Something like that, RJ. Your team lead half of the game. Good luck. Another foul ball 2-2. Yeah, 45 home run for Caminero. And we have a walk and one man on the base for the beginning of the fourth inning with zero men on the with zero out. Next, Aranda. Aranda, the first base, hit a home run also at the first inning for a back-to-back home run. First pitch, straight look. Second pitch, offside, a little bit too low. Count 1-1. One man on the base, zero out. Next pitch, a curve, and the ball forced out third base to the shortstop. Caminero is out at the second. And I will give not tried to do a double play, but the ball was too far for Guerrero. And I will give one out, one man on the base. For three Yankees, yes, sir. Was a hit at the third base, 5-6, but the relay after that was not very good. Ah, it's a Mangum. Mangum have one hit, a single. Strike, 301 average. Actually, 6-3 Yankees. Ouch. And the pitch, foul ball, second strike. The power. Coach, what are you doing watching baseball? Yeah, watch baseball tonight. But we have a show after that. We're going to do hockey after that, power. I'm watching football too. Football, baseball. You may too. Glad to see you. How's been? How you doing? How was your summer? 0-2. Yeah, Thailand's still good to me. Pitch too high, 1-2. Low, good block by Kirk. The men stay on the first base, 2-2 now. Look at Watson. They look good, power, but not very good last night. But we look forward for the upcoming season for sure. you buy a Dimitrov rookie card? I wish I could, but no. Long fly on the center field. Varsho catch for the second out. The man Aranda return on the first base with 2 out. Look for L'Ange Gardien. Don't forget tonight we do a live stream after this baseball game. We're going to do hockey and we're going to do a French quiz. Don't forget, please, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. Fred McGriff, long time, Fred McGriff, insight for the ball. Detroit 2, Pittsburgh 1. Yes, John Leonard scored 2 goals for Detroit. Detroit did not lose any game on the exhibition game so far. The Detroit looking good, by the way. And the pitch, foul ball, first base, 1-1 for Low. And the pitch, strike and miss, 1-2. Pitch, good pitch by Bieber. There we go. A delivery. Hit the center field. No chance for the infielder to catch the ball. And the ball go all the way to the center. Varsho. But Aranda decided to stop at the second inning, at the second base. Now we have 2 out with 2 men on the base. First and second. The game is on the YouTube, coach. Oh, that's nice. And the pitch, ball. Good play by Kirk. Stop the ball. The ball hit the ground before the catcher. Alouette 18. Calgary 7 with 2:38 at the first half. Here we go. 1-0, 1-0. The pitch for Barber. And strike and miss. He was looking for a long ball, a bomb, but completely missed the curveball of Barber. 1-1. And the foul ball. 1-2. On the third base. Important situation for the Jays right there. We know the Jays have the breaker, the tiebreaker. There we go. He accept delivery. Slider. Offside low. 2-2. There we go. 2-2. Strike in the middle. And that's all. Wow. Great pitch. And that's complete. That inning for the Rays. The Rays have 0 run. 1 single, 1 hit, 2 men on the base, and at the middle of the 4th inning, the Toronto 2, Tampa 2. Varsho, Zadender, and Clement are on the next hitter for the Toronto Maple Leafs at the end of the 4th. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day, day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day.
We are back. Anthony Santander. Look and ball of sight high. Welcome back, Luciano. Thanks to be with us. Here is the artist formerly known as Luciano PW. Cannot escape the sun, even one is baseball. Mark. Here we go. Low. 2-2 for Santander. Like to hear Clint Eastwood and the pitch. Fall behind the no, and the second and the short the catcher is going to catch it. Fly out for the second out. We have a touchdown. Adams, quarterback. 18-13, the end of the half of the Alouette, not very good. And the pitch, foul ball for Clement. Clement have a great single for the second run by the Blue Jays at the second inning. That's the reason we are tied 2-2. And the pitch, fly, center field, running, no, and yes, catch it for the third out of this inning. 1, 2, 3 on this inning, and we're going to go on the top of the fifth inning between the Rays and the Jays. 2-2 downtown in Toronto. Yeah, Yankees explode for 4 points, Luciano. And our top knocked the door. I think in our tap and Luciano, they went together the happy hour. And now they're just back home together. And now they pop up at the same time. Man. That's crazy when you think about that. Welcome back, Mr. Nartap. The damn Yankees. Raji Bouchard should be happy. He's a big fan of the Yankees. Now we have on the beginning of this top five, Veturcia, Simpson, and Diaz. We're going to be at the end of the lineup. And the beginning of the lineup, at what 18, Calgary 14, Yankees 6, Baltimore 3. Here we go. Luciano is Luciano is everything in our top. He swing the team every day. Petucia, 0-1. 3 strikeouts so far for Baber for the G's. First pitch, strike in the middle. Same fastball. You're right about that, PW. Change up, call again by the ref, by the umpire. 2-0-2. You're right, Mark. And 24 seconds. Foul ball on the knuckle curve. 0-2. Still. And delivery the ball. And ground out at the third base. Catch by Berger. Throw to Guerrero for the first out of this. The first one out. And off top, yeah. 1-1. One out. That pitch. Strike in the middle. I look forward to Luciano to see tomorrow night with Danny. Luciano need a bouncer. He bring Danny. And about hit at the second base, Clement to Guerrero, 4-3 for the second out of this inning at the top of the fifth. You don't have to mail it, Luciano. Just deliver it to NRTAP. And the first pitch offside for 1 ball for Diaz. 2-0. And we have a walk for Diaz. It's going to be straight on the first base with 2 out. They have a stat I look about. I was like argue with a guy for the Toronto Maple Leaf on the X account today, and I told him he was like mean to someone at the X account for the Montreal. So I came back to him and said, just remember 1967. So he replied to me and he said later, he said, yeah, but it's 1993. So I said, I'm going to look about how many playoff series the Toronto Maple Leafs wins in 1967. The total is 19. And the Montreal Canadiens win 59-time series playoff since 1967 versus 19. I did not hear nothing from him now. We have a hit for the Rays. 2 men on the base, 2 out. They're looking good right now. And we face to Caminero. Not a good time to send your resume if you are looking to get a mail delivery job in Canada. Well, Gary Conroy said he's going to be busy right now. FedEx, UPS, or Mergen, you all right? That was Luciano on X in our tap. Lex, working for NASA, screwing everywhere. And we have now Furharty, I think it's Furharty, on the bullpen. Very crucial moment of this game for the Jays. 1 strike, 1 ball. 2 men on the base for Caminero. We know Caminero have 1 home run and 1 walk tonight. The pitch, swing, foul ball, 1-2. By the way, Luciano, your dad is still working at the Leave, Usher. Caminero, swing, a fly to the left fielder. And it's going to be a 3rd out of this inning. But the Jays did not have 0 run, 1 hit. and 2 men on the base. Still 2-2 at the end of the 5th inning between the Jays and the Rays. After the game. Luciano is still working at the usher coach. He's back again for one more year. Let's give the head up to Caminero. Missed that beach ball in the middle by a quarter of inches at the inch. I'll be right back. I don't go nowhere. I just want to eat a little bit. PLW watching the game. Woman Rob B. Dallas Cowboy have their own Harold Ballard, Jerry Jones. Butch leave short kick last night. Yeah, don't forget, guys, after the baseball game tonight, we have the stream Montreal Canadien with a French quiz. The Yankees win 6-3, and I'm just watching the game right now. Only 3 hit by the Yankees. I think they are all home run. Unbelievable. 1-2 outside. 2-2. Billy, welcome back again. And swing at the third base for a fly. And catch it for a first out of this inning. Canada up 18-0 against the New Zealand. Billy is at the Billy Bar. And that'll be the end for the game tonight for Baber. 5th inning. And a throw. And offside low. And we'll restart with the beginning of the lineup. For Springer. Springer have a double at the first inning. And inside for the first strike. 1-1 for Springer. And the pitch. Oh, single on the center fielder, and quick reaction of the center field to stop Springer at the first base. If not, Springer was going to try for the double. And the Jays on board with 1 man on the base when one out. Kirk, Lukes is on the plate, and Aaron Judge is on the plate too. Both teams are at the end of the fifth. Through the first base, Springer back at the first inning at time. Here we go. And the delivery. Low. Offside. 1-0. Good game so far for Luke's home run at 3 RBI. The ball hit far at the right field, at the track, over the fence, and home run for the Blue Jays. Wow. Home run of 2 runs for Lukes, and the Blue Jays take the lead 4-2. Can I ask her for the best time for that home run? Money, money, money for PLW. Now we have single by Burger by Guerrero. Vladimir. Here we go. Burger 0-1. Swing and miss. One man, one out, one man on the base. And the pitch, foul ball behind for 0-2 now for Burger. Barely knew Lux would be the clutch guy tonight. Good call. Yeah, a Big Mac will be better. And 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball in the back. Again. Zero two, 4-2 Jays. The pitch. Straight. And the middle. Not good. Two out. One man on the base. 1-1 count. How about for the second strike? 1-2. At the Blue Jays corner, 239 and Kirk. Yeah. Thanks for the likes. Ball for a fastball, a little bit low for a count of 2-2. The two are frame, 2-2 and 2. 2-2, 2 out. Fleharty is going to be the next pitcher for the Blue Jays at the top of the sixth. Now we're going to see what it looked like. A new subscriber, Rick Way. Thanks so much, Mr. Rick. Welcome to the family. 2-2. Pitch. Strikeout. That's it for the Blue Jays. But the Blue Jays lead again for the second time of the game with a home run by Lux to give the lead by 2. Toronto is 4 and the Tampa Bay is 2 at the beginning of the 6th inning. New pitchers be on the plate. I believe 10,000, no time. Hopefully, we can get there. I'm going to get Aranda, Mangum, and Low, the next 3 for the Rays at the beginning of the 6th. Let you know, okay, Blue Jays, let's not fall. Mark, and when you were a carpetbagger. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Thanks for all the likes. ACL for Barkov. Yapiel is out. Fluhardi is on the mount. Here we go. Aranda have a home run tonight. The left pitcher throw, strike, fastball. Yeah, next one, next time, Mark. Fastball offside. 1-2. Here we go. The delivery. Foul ball. Still 1-2. Florida will survive with Bennett, Rodriguez, and Lundell. We see the pitch now from Flaherty. Low. Offside. 2-2. On deck, Jake Mangum, 1-2 tonight. The pitch, strike. Here we go. First strikeout for Flaherty. That's it for the first one. Next, Mangum. The pitch. Now Mangum is on the right side, has a hitter. He can hit on the both sides, left and right. We'll see. Pitch, swing, foul ball at the third base. 1-1. Top of the 6th inning. Toronto just came back with a home run at the end of the 5th by Lux. And the delivery. Swing and miss for a second strike. 1-2. (6-4) for the Yankees now. Baltimore came back. Now I have 2 men on the base for the Orioles with 0 out. And we have a strikeout again. A back-to-back strikeout. Great delivery. Orioles now. Two strikes so far for pop-ups to the shortstop, Jimenez. Will be the out. And the end of the inning at the 6th. Hit ground by the Orioles at the first base, but the 2-man advance. We have men on the third base, men on the second base, a runner at the second base. We have 1 out for Bassalo. And this is going to be the end of the 6th inning now here. We follow too many baseball games. I'm too nervous. My fridge is empty. I need to go and get some barley pops. We'll see now Orioles. Swing and miss. 0-2. In chat, only 27 likes. Hit the likes, marker, yeah? Don't forget, please click on the likes. The pitch. Foul ball. 2 men on the base for the Orioles. 1 at the third. 1 at the second. 1 out. Top of the 6th inning. And the pitch. Swing. Foul ball again. 0-2 again. Thanks everybody to be a part of the show. Don't forget, after the game, we do the show about hockey, NHL. And finally, we have 1 ball, 1-2. Mark Leder is on the mound for the Yankees. Bassalo, the hitter. 0-2 tonight. 1-2 now, the count. Miss. No. Hole is swing. And the third, good call. It was a completely good call. 2-2 now for Barcelo. 1 out. Now we're going to have Varsho. Varsho had a double last time. Swing and miss. Oh, that's not a good swing by Barcelo. One strike for Varsho. Dalton, swing and miss. 0-2. Well, Varsho. And delivery by Ozer. Swing. Long fly on the right fielder. Under the ball. Catch it for the first out of this inning. And now going to be a Santander. 0-2 tonight with a 1 strikeout. Just remember, I have a couple of bottles of beer in my freezer. 1 bottle make a mess, cap up of Billy. There we go. Varsho, 1 strike. Varsho, but at Santander, apologize. Swing and miss, 0-2, 1 out. Off sight, 1-2. The delivery. Swing to the second base. Easy ground for the Rays. 4-3 for the second out of this inning. Clement with a 1 RBI, 1-2 with 2 out. Empty base. Unlike Kirk, Clement ground to the shortstop, 6-3. And that's all, guys, for the end of this inning. We're going to be at the top of the 9th inning. At that time, the men or the base are loaded for the Orioles. Look like from center tap. Exactly what that's happening. 7 inning. I'll be right back. Another break because I have my breakfast.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Oh. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day.
Here we go. Top at 7 and 8. Williams, the shortstop, on the plate. Fleur Hardy for the second inning is back on the mound for the Blue Jays. RDP, look in our tab. Don't forget, after the game tonight, we're going to move on for the NHL. We're going to stop that stream, and 5 minutes later, we'll go back with the Montreal Canadiens and NHL. The bases are loaded for the Orioles. 2 out for a pitch. Ball. Strike, 1-1. Three and two. Swing a strike, full count. Luciano. And Alouette, 25, Calgary 14. Intercept par l'Alouette. Turnover par l'Alouette at 8:04 at the third quarter. And it's 25-14 over the Calgary. We know Alexander is the quarterback for these Alouettes tonight. Full count for Williams. Flaherty. The pitch. Strike and miss again. Flaherty is hot tonight. I gave him 3 strikeouts and 4 hitter he faced so far for Flaherty. He tried to dream about the league winning the cup, but no such luck. Strike 0-2 for Fetucha. Strike and miss. Another strikeout for Flaherty. Back to back to back to back. Wow. What a great reliever. Unbelievable, Flaherty. Now Simpson, center fielder, on the plate with 1 ball. Cap Cordon tomorrow. Won't be any booze over there, Billy. Awesome, Cap Breton. 1-1. Strike for Simpson. Ball outside down low. Sweeper throw from the MLB. After the inning, we're going to look at for the take me out to the ball game. I was suspended mission, even Ripley. Swing a strike, missing, miss. 2-2 for Simpson. Foul ball for Simpson. Cabin in the wood. Pitch from Flaherty to Simpson. Foul ball again. It was a cutter. Alouette winning 25-14. The Yankees winning 6-4. The Jays winning 4-2. At the beginning of the 7th inning. We'll see what will happen. Foul ball again. We are 2-2. Now Patterson is the quarterback. Interesting. I know because the end of this on this one. Touchdown Alouette ground on the third base, and we have a relay to the first base, and that's all for the Rays at the beginning of the 7th inning. 0-1, 0 hit, and 0 men on the base. After 6 innings and a half, the Toronto 4 and the Rays 2. Jimenez, Springer, and Lux are going to be the next 3 hitters for the Toronto Blue Jays. And Montreal Alouette scored 14 points in the last 3 minutes to take the lead, 31-14, 32-14. At 6:55 to go remaining on the third quarter. And let's see what's going on in hockey. The Lightning lead 4-1 against Hurricane. That's to be the second loss for the Hurricane. A lot of players score. Gauthier got an assist tonight. Ryan Zuski, 1 goal, 1 assist this week. The Red Wings still wait winning 2-1 against the Pittsburgh Penguins. We know Fleury will be between the pipe tomorrow for them. And then the Islanders tied the game 1-1. That time is Marc Gadgombe to tie the game 1-1. The Jets and the Oilers start the game right now. Then next hour is going to be the Kraken and the Canucks. Golden Knight versus the Sharks. A little bit later tonight at the NHL. Don't forget, after this show of the baseball, we're going to be back with the Montreal Canadiens and the NHL news. We have a couple of news around the NHL. Not a good news. Many injuries pile up for the Montreal and for the NHL. We're going to give you all the update, what's going on. And, of course, this is the place to be. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock p.m., the Toronto, again, the Montreal, the revenge of the exhibition game for the Montreal Canadiens. Sunday night, we have the Red Lights with the Mr. Unartap. Now, we have a French show every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock a.m. for le déjeuner aux couleurs des Canadiens in French. Don't miss it. 9 or 10. I'm not sure about that. Still thinking about this. The Pittsburgh tied the game 2-2. Roby Fabry scored again his team, by the way. If you think about this guy, 15 shots by the Detroit Red Wings tonight. Here we go. We are back at the game of baseball. I apologize. Jimenez on the bat. The Hurricanes scored a goal, 4-2. Fly out to the center field for the first out of this inning. Great by Flaherty. You're right about this PLW. 6 hitter, 6 out 4 strikeout, I believe. PLW. Don't give up, Billy. I do at 32-14. Yeah. Here we go. Ball low. Offside for Springer. Springer have a good night so far. He has a double and a single tonight with 2 runs. Foul ball. Thanks again for all the likes we got tonight. Don't forget to be back tomorrow. Three ball now. 3-1. Low. 7-4 Yankees. Very good news. Springer. New pitcher for the Rays tonight. Look like a sold out in Toronto tonight again. 3-2. One out. Full count. Here we go. Foul ball for Spring. 3-2. Another foul ball on the change-up. Rick Leblanc, never too far away. And we have a walk. One man on the base, one out. Good fight on the plate for Springer to get that walk. Lux on the plate now. Lux respond with a good home run the last attempt with 3 RBI tonight. He's start the game with 1 run. Fly out of the left fielder. Catch by Jake Mangum for the second out of this inning. Quick appearance for Lux. Yankees 7-4 at the top of the 7. The Marlins 6-2 over the Mets. Well, now it's Guerrero. 1-3 for Guerrero tonight. Single for Guerrero. Straight. Got the Cougars and Newfoundland. Pick off at them on the first base, guys. Wow. Springer was ready. Ball in the dirt, on the dirt for 1 ball, 1-1. 2 out for Guerrero. It's time for him to step up. And the Vladimir Guerrero. Alexander. Sorry. Stolen base by Joe Springer. Save 17 of the year. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend Alexander. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Foul ball from Guerrero, 1 and 2. Not happen a lot for stolen base in baseball. Stolen base like Ron LaFleur. Oh, the 2 and 2 for Guerrero. And another foul ball on the cutter on the strike on the first base. Thanks for all the like we got tonight. Mr. Pete is August is in the house. After the baseball, Mr. Peter, tonight we're going to go straight after the baseball and hockey. Don't worry. Mr. Guy is in the house. Welcome back, Guy. Guy, 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 Guy. Guerrero on the plate with a count of 2-2. Hit the ball. Pop-ups to the first base. Jonathan Aranda for the end of this inning. That's all for the Jays with 0 run, 0 hit, but 1 man left on the base. After 7 innings complete, the Jays still lead 4-2 against the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays lead 4-2 against the Rays. Apologize on that one. Oof. Coach, wake up. Yeah, in our top, Mark will Bichette be back for the playoff. My confidence and blood is, yeah, not good. Look, 32-17, field goal by the Calgary. Salut, Guy. Welcome back. The Lightning lead, guys, 5-3. Wow. Kokanemi scored his first goal of the season of the playoff to cut the lead by 1, but not good enough because Chachokhiawak, whatever his last name, scores his second goal of the game. The Pittsburgh Penguins came back with a goal. Philippe Tomasino, power play goal, now lead 3-2 against the Red Wings. Devils now score 2 goals back-to-back to take the lead. And Arseny Krysiuk scored a goal, but who is special? But this was a player played with Demidov last year. Nathan Légaré, ex-Ravel Rocket, Légaré, scored his first goal for the Devils. 0-0 Oilers and the Jets. That's what give you a little bit what's going on. On the Major League Baseball, guys, the Miami lead 6-2 against the Mets. Detroit 3-1 against the Boston Bruins. Toronto 4-2. The White Sox, Washington 8-8 at the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees lead 7-4 at the top of the 7th. The Texas lead the Cleveland 7-2. That's a good news for the Tigers. If you are a baseball fan of the Tigers, Cleveland losing and the Detroit winning. A bit what's going on. 1 strike for the Diaz. New pitcher now for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto leaves. Toronto Maple Leafs leaves. The Blue Jays, Nance. Guy, welcome back. Reds could catch the Mets. The Reds 1-1, I believe, against Milwaukee. Yes, 1-1. Fly out at the right field. Catch up by the Blue Jays. 1 out. Brandon Lowe on the bats, on the plate. 1-1, 1 out. For Lowe. Strike 1-2. Top of the 8th inning. Kind of going to see Hoffman tonight. Interesting. The last play on the third quarter for the Alouette. Looks like it's going to be a kick. And that's happening. 1-2. For Lowe. 1 out. Foul ball. Still the same count at 1-2. Mike Hoffman does not have no team this year. And the delivery. Strikeout for the Blue Jays again. What a great reliever. The performance so far for the Blue Jays. Their 4th strikeout for the Blue Jays. Great performance. First pitch, ball offside Low for Caminero. Caminero is 1-2 tonight with a walk and a home run at the second inning. Next pitch, strike right there in the middle for a 1-1 count with 2 out at the top of the 8th. This was we called it on the door. You're right, PW. Ball offside Low for 2-1. One and second, 2 out for Baltimore. Ball 3-1. Top of the 7th inning. The pitch. Walk. Single, I'm sorry. But 2 out now for the inning is over for the Orioles. 1 man on the base for Nance. Walker to Caminero. Walker, single, apologize. Right there in the middle of the field. The ball go through the second baseman and go to the center field for 1 hit. 2-3 for Caminero tonight. Excellent game for him. Now we have the visit Possible a new pitcher is coming for the Blue Jays. Be the N. And that's it. I have a, when I heard Hoffman, Billy, Arenda is coming out. It's going to be Brendan Little going to be on the mound for the Blue Jays for the end of the eighth inning with one out missing. Take me out of the ball game at the New York Yankees right now. They still lead 7-4. Abby Hoffman, Mark Elliott. I'll be right back. 3-1. Fast pass ball by Kirk. Caminero advanced to the second base. Strike. The count is full count. We'll see the next pitch a little. Very important moment this game, guys. Ball for the walk. 2 men on the base for the Rays. Two out. Mangum. We have a pitching runner. 32-17, Calgary, Montreal. Palichis. Palichis is the runner. We have a new hitter over Mangum. Mount visit from the coach of the Blue Jays. Crucial moment in this game. Crucial moment in the season of the Blue Jays. Christopher Morel. At the plate. Little is also not good for cardiac reliever. The moment. 1-1. Ball. Low. Another ball on the dirt. 2-1. Getting complicated for the Blue Jays at the top of the 8th inning. We have to wait. Next pitch. The delivery. Fly out on the right fielder. Nathan Lucas under. Catch it for the third out of this inning. Here we go. They did it. The Blue Jays with the reliever Little. And we're going to be at the end of the 8th inning for the Blue Jays. 3 more out and the game will be over. And the Jays will be at the same situation with 2 games remaining. No complication, coach. You're right. Morel, it was 0-11. Now it's 0-12. That's what we're talking about. Let's see what's going on around the NHL. The Lightning, guys, 6-4 against Hurricane. Unbelievable. Oliver Buckstrand score a power play goal. Gwenzel Kucherov got an assist. Noel Gunler got a goal. With 3 minutes to go remaining, Pittsburgh still lead 3-2. The Oilers lead 1-0. Daniel Nurse score. The Devils beat the Islanders 4-3 tonight. 4-2, apologize. Anthony Duclair scored a goal tonight. Ex-Ottawa Senator Angus Gronshank scored a goal for the Devils tonight. Islander lost 4-2. We have a defensive substitution for the Rays. Let's get someone run at the end. Hartman may be coming in. Very possible. $32-20, Montreal. With 9 minutes to go. Ball for Barger. 0-2 tonight with a walk. Another inside low for second ball. 2-0. Down to Sunday. Maybe we should do the game Sunday. 21 strike in the middle. Tomorrow is Yesavich. Foul ball, 2-2. Right, Butch. Too high. The count is full. 3-2. But the next pitch. Strike out. Again. That's a Panina. Miss, swing and miss. Now, Kirk. Really bad night for Kirk tonight. 0-3 with 2 strikeouts. Foul ball. 0-2. The base of loaded for the Yankees with Stanton. Stanton, apologize. Here we go. Kirk hit the ball to the second base to a second out of this inning. 4-3 on that. And now for Kirk, it will be 0-4 tonight with the Jays. 2 out and nobody man on the base. Hoffman prepare for the top of the 9 8 for the Yankees. With 1 out. Man on the third and the second. 1-1 count for Varsho. Varsho have a double tonight. 1-3 with 1 run tonight. Foul ball. 1-2. Chano is watching, is looking, is waiting at the Billy Bar. A long kick, field goal for the Alouette. 35-20 for Alouette. Maldos Diaz did it again. 1-2. But not looking good for the Blue Jays. They got out at the first base. And that's all. At the end of the 8th inning, 0 run, 0 hit, 0 men on the base. After 8 innings, the Toronto 4 and the Tampa Bay 2. On 2 and 3, that's it. Pittsburgh final 3-2 look. Here we go. Pittsburgh came back. after they set a one goal, 2-1 in the middle of the game, and they scored the power play goal, I believe, and to get that W again, the Detroit Wings, but they scored 3-2. You're right, Guy. Don't forget, we'll be back at 5 minutes after the end of this game for the Montreal Canadiens live stream after that for the fun Friday night. So don't miss that. I'll be right back. You can take a couple of break. Hoffman is on the mound for the Blue Jays. He's going to face to Brandon Lowe. 1-3 tonight for Lowe. Well, PW, how many pitch? Simple 23 in our tap. Why Fuller and net Guy. First pitch, foul ball, 1 strike. Good fastball in the middle. I set in our tap 23. 2-1. Ball. Low, really high, really high. Yeah, high and offside. Ball. 3-1. Out that one with 31. Not believe Hoffman at all. You want some Guy? I will give you back after that. And we have a walk by Lowe. One man on the base, 0 out. It's not what you want to start the inning that way. One ball again. Trouble 4. If tonight we got a strike. A little bit low, by the way. 1-1. 1 man on the base. 0 out. 4-2. Beginning of the 9th. Strike inside. On the corner. Oh, not sure about that one, but we got it. 1-2. And the ball hit by Williams on the center fielder. Varsho under. Look, catch it, and complete the first out of this inning. F8. Feducia, 0-3 tonight with 1 strikeout. Umpire has generous strike zone on that one. Yes, I agree with you. Strike on the far ball. I hope so too. Someone in the bullpen, robot umpire. Ball. A little bit offside. Outside, I apologize. RJ Labro back in the house at 34-0. RJ, what a great start for your football team, RJ. 4-0, I believe. Here we go. The pitch, strike. 1-2. It's 5-0. I missed one game. Ball under offside. All the throw against Fettuccia are all offside. Nothing inside. If I was him, I would bring a ball inside. 2-2. Next pitch. Offside again. All is 5 pitch are offside. Are outside. Full count. 1 out. Foul ball. Straight in the middle. '15 pitch. Yep. We have a walk. No, strike, foul ball again. Hoffman set. Another walk for Fettuccia. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 2 men on the 2 men on the base. 1 out. 2 walk. Don't worry, and at that, you're going to have a double play at the pitch number 23. It's getting serious, my friend. Confusion. Nothing good can happen with Hoffman in there. Over halfway to 31. Angel Hernandez. Here we go. Strike and sight on the corner. 0-1. We'll see if Hoffman next pitch. Strike 2. Good call. A little bit offside, but good call. When the Penguins win 3-2, don't forget we have a show after this one. Here we go. Hoffman, ready? Ground under the shortstop, force out. Second base, run to the third. And that will give us the second out of this inning. We have 1 out. We tried to get a double play there, but did not get right there. You're right, PW. 20 pitch, Mr. Natap. I have 3 more pitch. Pick off attempt first base. Possibly we see the runner try to get a second base. Palicias. 8-4 Yankees, top 8 RG. Whoa. Fisher Simpson is sitting second base right now. Yeah, that's where I feel too. 11 more in our tap. Impossible. Three more. Stolen base, Simpson. It was an automatic. Are we going to bring a walk man on the first base or not? 21. Strike. It's coming soon. Ball. Here we go. I called 23. I was right or wrong? 1-1. Ball. 23. 2-1. 2 men on base. 1 at the third. 1 at the second. 2 out. 4-2. This is the moment of the season. Play right there. Can Hoffman close the door? Swing the strike. 2-2. The 2 are free, man. Are free. 2 men on the base. 2 out. 2-2 for Diaz. Hoffman. Accept. And ground ball to the third base. Clement the first to Vladimir Guerrero. And this game is over. And that's it, my friend. Blue Jays win tonight by the score of, I was the closest one, Mr. Natap. You lose, I win again with 25 pitch tonight. Blue Jays 4 and Tampa Bay 2. 6-shot short, good outling Hoffman. Not bad at all. Take a little bit struggling with 2 walk. But I am almost here. You're welcome, Ken Scott. Go Abs Go. Talking about Go Abs Go, guys. I'm going to take 3-minute to 5-minute break right now. I'm going to get back with a Montreal Canadian show after this one. So quick, go to get some more pops for PW and Mr. Billy. at the Billy Bar. Go to hanging a little bit at the Billy Bar. Go get a little bit more food if you want at the grill. And Luciano is at the grill within our tap. I'll be right back about the Montreal Canadiens, so don't go nowhere. And I can wish you, of course, the price right. I cannot go over in our tap on this one. Well, it may not go over. Are the Jays still in first place of the division? Bush, yes, they are at the first place with that W. The Yankees winning 8-4 at this moment, so they're still there. Tomorrow the Blue Jays play. I'm not going to do the game tomorrow, but if we have another game Sunday, important game, I'm going to be back Sunday because if the Jays win tomorrow and the Yankees lose tomorrow, but I think the Jays have the tiebreaker, and they automatically are winning the division. If I'm right, I could be wrong, but that's what I understood. If not, we're going to be back Sunday afternoon. Whatever is the time of the game, I'm going to be live with you guys for the Blue Jays Sunday night with Mr. Enartap. That's all. We'll see you a little bit the next couple of minutes. Don't go nowhere.
What if I open my soul? Here I stand by myself on my own. What if I lose all control and take a step out into the unknown? Oh, oh, oh. What do I know?
I'll be right back. Booyah!